gonna hit it. Wow, look at that. That was that. That to hurt him. And the fight is not over yet.
The match is over, but he's still hurting.
Is anybody in there? Check it. I'm calling. Make it call.
Guys, welcome to Sandmen React to Great Balls of Fire. This is the tail end of the pay-per-view. Angels Strowman and Roman's match just ended, and Braun won the match. Look at Jamie Noble looking So yeah, the match is over, but Roman was a sore loser. He decided to crash the ambulance with Braun. Look how eager Jamie. It's been incredible. It's been a really solid pay-per-view all night. We can start talking about the very first match. Kicked off the match was Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Dad predicted before the match started that Bray would win. Charles and I were thinking Rollins was going to win, and it ended up being Bray. It was a clean finish. Bray just brought it to Rollins. Actually, I think what gave me advantage is when he got Rollins in the eye.
A serious situation, obviously underway in the garage area here at American Airlines Center.
Sister Abigail
apparently an impromptu match.
Some reason Curtis Hopkins
here, but
is coming
again, the situation, Braun Strowman
we'll keep going through what's already happened.
Inside the back of that ambulance.
The very second match was Big Cass and Enzo. There's a lot of emotions with the universe about their breakup. Everyone's really... fans aren't too happy they're not together anymore. It was a very simple match.
Obviously wasn't ready to compete.
Enzo barely touched it.
He's trying to fill a little time schedule.
They're completely missed.
What did we just see? I mean, more
Cass easily triumphed
Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman was in the back of that ambulance when Roman Reigns.
Then you have the Hardys
into reverse,
and Cesaro and
full
Sheamus.
speed into a
The first ever tag
We saw the back of the ambulance completely implode with Braun Strowman inside. And now the situation is the man is trapped inside the back of the ambulance. And you saw Kurt Angle, our general manager, and some of the other staffers are in the area trying desperately to get some sort of help back at the ambulance to try to extract Braun Strowman from the ambulance.
Cesaro, but he had 1 second on the clock,
Slater
and
and Hawkins have to go out and have a matchup here tonight. As we try to figure out what exactly is going on back in the parking garage here at American Airlines.
Dad predicted that one too. He said that the age difference was going to play a role.
Again, as soon as we get word
in this industry
on the situation, we'll be bringing you back there to try to get an update on Braun Strowman.
It showed tonight. They were both that 30-minute time limit
and a cover
was harder on the Hardys than it was
a kick out.
Still entertaining
to say, but I think Roman Reigns went a little too far.
Then we had the women's title.
Listen, I think Corey,
Sasha versus
the time
Alexa
for blame
Bliss.
is later on.
Sasha was pretty much dominating.
I understand that we're talking about a human being, Cole.
Right, and I think at this juncture we have to get that human being out of the
acted like her arm was broken, but she's actually double jointed, and she corrected it. That was somewhat of a big deal.
As everyone here in the
ambulance
arena can hear the sirens, you have to believe that emergency medical personnel are arriving on the scene here in Dallas.
Good Dallas Fire Department in here.
And here you see now, this is right side of your screen. This is a live shot
actually,
of the garage area here in the arena.
Do we need to broadcast this? I mean, this is...
So Sasha's going to be on the run for the title.
General Manager Kurt Angle now directing I believe the Dallas Fire Department into the area here of where the ambulance was crashed into the semi-trailer.
Miz and Dean Ambrose, we didn't have much hope for Dean in this match.
Doing what they've got to do in the ring right now.
It was pretty much 4 against 1 because Miz has his Maurice as well as his 2 goons. and the ref was doing a poor job of officiating everything going on outside. So it was basically Dean had to fight all four of them. He lost. And the results of Roman and Braun Strowman, very violent match.
And again,
surprisingly, they're getting the jaws of life right now to cut into the ambulance.
That's what's called the jaws of life, ladies and gentlemen. They're used to try to open up this box of metal.
Surprisingly, there was no blood. I expected there would be blood in this tool, but we saw blood just about every other match but this one. Maybe he's bleeding in there. We don't know. They're cutting the ambulance door right now.
At this juncture, all you can do is hope that Strowman's all right inside.
Let's cut away and see what's going on. Look, there's the Jamie Noble still there, super concerned.
This is truly tragic.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I can't believe it, but it's true.
Sure, he blamed himself in some sort of way for this.
What you gotta say, John?
Hang in there, bro. Jamie Noble cracks me up.
Destroy the ambulance.
Okay, so they successfully opened the door. I can still hear Jamie. They have made contact with Braun Strowman. He's still alive.
Calm down, bro. You can't kill that,
Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
Listen to it,
Ron, let him help. Let him help.
Golly. Look at all the blood.
Calm down.
That's either really good artificial stage blood or... He keeps flopping around. So yeah, we're gonna be commentating the entire Samoa Joe versus Lesnar match. We're gonna be recording our reactions to the match in its entirety. So we'll be back at you once those two guys are both in the ring and the bell's rung. The Sandman will be back.
It's looking for Roman Reigns. He's not gonna find it.
Overall, this has been a very solid pay-per-view for all. Maybe things are
Don't worry, we want to make sure we get Braun's
It's true. Yes, it's true.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, it's an absolute
for the main event,
miracle.
the match that
Braun Strowman was
most
able
excited about.
to get out of the ambulance.
Samoa Joe, which Dad and I are rooting for. Not sure what Charlie's pick is. But we want to see Lesnar let go of the title.
He needs help.
We want a champion.
It's really a grisly scene.
We want a champion that's there.
We may not.
We're tired of the part-timer having a title.
I've ever witnessed anything of what we
want a
saw
champion who's going to be on Raw
Forget
every
about
week.
the actual match, but what happened after the matchup and what was going through Roman Reigns' mind as he actually drove the ambulance from Strowman inside out.
But this is going to be an awesome match, no doubt. It's going to be a war.
Well, again, let's go back and
because you know they're going to go through the whole how this feud started, and we all know the story.
He has the ambulance
so we'll catch you guys when the match starts,
the American Airlines
and
Center.
we're going to give our reactions to the entire
inside this ambulance as it is driven.
Okay, we're waiting on Brock. And there's the beast. Dad and I were just commenting that the crowd is chanting Joe. I think the crowd's 70% Joe, 30% Lesnar. Lesnar's coming out. He's got the strap around his waist. Every week. Right. A day in, day out.
Right. Talk about the real deal.
A workhorse
Brock Lesnar
not a part-time.
is it.
I think they should bring back the big gold belt. I've said this a bunch of times. They need to bring back the big gold belt from WWE.
Tonight, he enters as Universal Champion
a part-time champion.
Goldberg at
for guys like Lesnar who only want to wrestle 3 or 4 times a year.
He steps into the ring with
they can't have the main belt because he's never there.
It's an unfamiliar sight for Brock Lesnar staring across the ring at Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe.
I was wondering if this was going to just collide right away. They were going to wait for the belt. But so far, they're keeping their distance. The ref. Now this match is not anything goes.
The heavyweight champion make that walk to the ring.
And Samoa Joe wants to see the
Universal Champion's face turn pink and purple.
The only way Lesnar can lose that title is
Paul Heyman said on the kickoff show that Joe will take a piece of Brock Lesnar tonight. But tonight, the Beast adds to his legacy. Have you seen Brock Lesnar look better?
Tyson.
It's Samoa Joe.
Pull a Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Samoa
The
Joe.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Universal Championship.
Tim Wallace.
Introducing first the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
That's an overkill for us. I think the Sandmen are united in saying we
Joe
want
is not afraid of Brock at all.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, the big one.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the Samoan eating beast, the conqueror, the reigning, defending, undisputed, universal champion, Brock!
Joe from behind, attacking the Universal Champion. The bell hasn't even rung yet. The matchup's not underway. Lesnar into the barricade. And Samoa Joe sending a statement.
God is the ultimate fighter for a reason. Samoa Joe.
And through the table. Joe just drove Lesnar through the announce table.
An early statement made by Samoa Joe. First shot fired, guys.
Samoa Joe, no fear. Brock Lesnar has no idea what hit him. The match hasn't even begun. A tornado just ripped through Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe caught Lesnar by surprise. Guys, I don't know if this match is even going to officially start. Remember, this was Brock Lesnar's first title defense since WrestleMania. He came into the ring perhaps a bit cocky. He got caught with his back turned to Samoa Joe, who blasted through the champion. Samoa Joe has been preparing for this match forever. Look at the power.
When he said Samoa eating beast,
Universal champion through the
that was the last thing Joe wanted to hear. And he just went there and he just handed Brock his
back in the
ass.
ring. He should take his time. Make sure he's ready. Clear his head.
Make sure he's ready.
Got all the time in the world to regroup here. The official will allow that to happen.
Let me tell you something. Paul Heyman should do something about this. I don't even think Brock should compete tonight in this matchup.
Brock Lesnar. Look at him. Brock can hardly stand. And now trying to drag himself back into the ring. But Samoa Joe may have put himself in perfect position to slay the beast and win the title. I don't know why Lesnar's getting back in. And now he's smiling. as he nods to the official and says, "I'm ready to go."
Boom.
And Joe with an elbow on the
Boom.
I'm not sure he knew where he was.
Pele
I don't think Brock Lesnar had a clue what was going on here,
but
but he said he was ready to start this match.
Putting the heat on.
Now Joe hammered over the
putting the
headbutt.
heat on.
Lesnar back to his feet, but Joe is stalking the champion.
Muay Thai knees right to the abdomen of Lesnar.
Lesnar trying to cover up. Now knees of his own. Driving Joe back to the center of the ring.
Firing knees back.
These are two world-class grapplers, two world-class martial artists.
Joe muscling Lesnar into the corner. Yes, muscling the champion.
Joe's defending, guys. Defending very, very well. And here comes the boxing coming into play, those short jabs.
And Lesnar trying to tie himself up in the corner to force a break. Joe drags him out. And now Joe
First suplex.
just wrestling. Lesnar back to the mat, but Lesnar back on his feet. Now he drives Joe into the corner.
Lesnar showing a little resistance.
Samoa Joe's striking ability second to none. Here comes the Beast slowly mounting some offense.
High knee.
Joe with a headbutt to the side of the face of Lesnar.
That's stunned him. That's stunned him.
And Lesnar's eye.
Coquina clutch.
Lesnar trying to stay away from it here. Is near the ropes, but Joe locking it in.
Samoa Joe's arms are like
it's not in very good.
around the neck of the Universal Champion.
Look at
Brock.
All he needs to do is just grab the rope, but he don't. Just fought his way out of it.
He drove Joe into the turnbuckle. Creates separation. Now Brock back.
First suplex of the night.
Welcome to Suplex City.
But again,
Lesnar might just be on autopilot at this point. Delivering German suplexes is what Lesnar does.
Suplex number 2, here we go.
Joe is busy.
That's a big old boy, the suplex.
That right shoulder right there, guys.
And this has been a hell of a start to this Universal Championship match. But Lesnar seems to be regaining his wits and getting stronger. The trifecta of suplexes. Heyman feeling a bit more confident. He's calmed down at ringside.
Samoa Joe's a big guy. Brock Lesnar's.
We've seen this happen so many times. Once he gets in that suplex move.
Now it's Joe hanging on.
Joe's trying to prevent a third. What's he doing to the ring?
Referee's view is obstructed by Samoa Joe. And he delivered a low blow to the champion. The official didn't see it.
The ref didn't see that, really?
Wrapped his arm around the official. Watch this. Very inadvertent
That was so
manner
blatantly
here.
obvious.
And then a low blow delivered. And now, you're an agony. Joe, cover on the champion. Hooks the leg. It's enough of a kick out by Brock.
2 count.
Thing is, Samoa Joe is not looking for a pretty win or anything like that. It's by any means necessary tonight for this man, guys.
It's about becoming champion.
Got his mean
about slaying the beast.
Samoa Joe has not given Lesnar any opportunity to implement his own game plan. It has been all Joe since before the bell.
In the eyes of Joe. Taking his time. Again for the coquina clutch on the champion.
The fact that Joe was able to survive that visit to Suplex City and now has the champion in the coquina clutch.
Can't get it locked. Can't get it locked.
Brock was able to slip the hand off. That's the third time.
There it is.
Joe going again. Brock again able to wrestle the grip away from Joe.
Joe's able to grab the bicep momentarily. Can't get it deeply locked in.
Now he may have it. Now Joe may have it. Brock Lesnar now.
Look at Lesnar's face.
On one knee, Brock realizes it's locked in good.
Samoa Joe is putting the Universal Champion to sleep.
Joe could just fall to his back, guys. We could have a new champion right now.
Brock used all his energy to try to combat the coquina clutch the first 3 times, but now look at Brock Lesnar. He's beginning to turn purple.
It was foolish for Lesnar to start the match to begin with, after being jumped before the bell.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar, a fighting champion, loves to fight. The coquina clutch, driving Joe to the mat. But has the damage been done on the beast?
I can't remember the last time I saw Lesnar this vulnerable, this deep into a match. Samoa Joe has been practically dominant.
And again, remember, he was vulnerable before the match even began. Samoa Joe attacking the champion before the bell rang, driving him through the announce table at ringside. But Lesnar now misses shoulder first to the post.
Brock Lesnar is not on his game plan tonight, gentlemen.
Lesnar's still fighting. Suplex number 4.
How quick is Brock? And now Brock
suplex number 5.
Suplex.
It might be the beginning of the end right here.
There's no quitting this man.
I'm still not convinced Lesnar's human.
6.
Oh, there's no way.
That's when you're getting in the high
6
counts.
right there, right?
The beginning of the end right here. Joe could be
But
finished.
Joe, to his credit, Samoa Joe still standing back up after these vicious suplexes.
And now Lesnar looking for
F5.
F5
attempt. Okay, Coquina clutch sunk in.
The Coquina clutch on the champion. It's locked into the champ.
If he could get him to his knees, they're standing.
Again, the clutch.
So Lesnar's going for the F5, but they're so sweaty. Joe slid off his back and locked him in.
Nullifies that.
He's got both hooks in.
Yeah, now he's
Well,
legs around the waist of Brock Lesnar, but he's got to get him out of the corner.
Lesnar's got that massive neck. It's obviously more difficult for Joe to grasp his bicep to complete the submission.
Now Joe bringing Brock to the center of the ring and Brock down to one knee, and this could be Joe's opportunity. This could be Samoa Joe's chance.
It's cinched in deep.
How much does Lesnar have left? The champion fading.
The champion is perfect.
That's how he looked on that Raw when he had him.
Brock
His
is
head is
laboring,
getting
guys.
red.
He's about a couple of seconds.
Looks like Brock might be out for the count right here, guys.
His opportunity. His
He don't look good.
Lesnar's going to tap or go to sleep.
Okay.
Look at Lesnar.
He should be able.
Network
interruption. F5. Here we go.
What?
Network interruption again. Come on.
Oh my God. Right when we need to see.
Well,
Lesnar won.
we actually don't know what happened. We lost. Well, we see that, but how he did it. We're waiting on a replay explanation. In the heat of the moment, when we needed it the most, our internet failed us and we lost signal. And when we got back, Lesnar's walking away with the strap in hand. He's completely covered in sweat. He's red all over. And Joe was just staring at him from the ring. We don't know how he did it. I think they're going to go Raw Talk will explain.
What a night! Woo! Come on!
That's how you do the first ever Great Balls of Fire.
Look, if you're coming out here to make some history, that's the way to do it. Go out like that. Welcome to Raw Talk. I'm Renee Young. This man right here is Peter Rosenberg. What a night we've had. I mean, jeez.
I mean, there's a lot to digest. We just got an unbelievable title defense from Brock Lesnar. A German suplex after German suplex, F5. I mean, he did what he does.
It looks like he landed the F5.
Props to Samoa Joe.
1, 2, 3.
Listen, Samoa Joe came out there and put on, what could have been a clinic. Unfortunately, he didn't get the job done tonight, but it was unbelievable. Seeing those two men, as giant as they are, stepping up into the ring like that was unbelievable. And another one, that ambulance match.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
my Twitter and Instagram is going insane right now. Not so much because of what happened during the ambulance match, but what happened afterwards. We still don't know
overall
how
it was a pretty
Braun and Roman are doing. They're both obviously a mess.
Yeah, we don't have any kind of medical update on them just yet, but you can stick with us on all of our social media platforms for WWE, and hopefully we'll be able to have some kind of an update for you throughout tonight. But I mean, looking at everything, these two just going back and forth, and Roman Reigns looked like he had
AJ Styles and KO, which
well,
here's the
AJ
thing
did
that I
win
find
the
most
United States
interesting. I mean,
champion
two
over the
things.
weekend.
One, Braun Strowman, the wits he had to jump out of the way and end up getting Roman into the ambulance first. But then, let's be honest, Roman's a guy who's usually pretty cool in the clutch.
Yeah.
What
he's
was your
completely
favorite match of
unhinged.
the night,
Roman's completely unhinged.
Cesaro,
you have to be unhinged to do it. They didn't even talk to spit it out. I could not believe that he did this.
I mean, it ends up requiring the jaws of life to get Braun Strowman out.
That was a heck of a match.
It's stressful to watch when you see Kurt Angle there trying to see how they're going to be able to even get Braun Strowman out of there. I mean, that's a terrifying situation to imagine any superstar.
Get this edited,
they walked
get
in
it
and agreed to
posted.
be in
Thank
this
you for
ambulance match,
watching.
but to see somebody
Leave any comments you have for us down below. Thank you for liking the video, and make sure if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so right there. Click the subscribe button. Totally free.
More than a match because
thanks for watching. Same Dad and Charles.
Of like, these are guys you can't even have in the same building. These guys can't be near each other. I mean, this was insane.
I mean, it had a goofy name, but it was a very good pay-per-view. It was very solid.
I don't know what you can do from this. I mean, Braun gets the win. He's up 2-1 now on Roman, but
catch you guys on the next
But also looking at the other side of this, I mean, we see